Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are finally here today with the 6-star rank 4 Kitty Pryde maximum showcase video. So, as you can see here, Kitty Pryde is 6-star rank 4 SIG 200. This is literally the highest Kitty Pryde you could possibly have in the game right now. And oh boy, man, we have some pretty exciting stuff in this video today. Now, before we jump in, okay, I want to do two things. One, I want to go over all the synergies you're going to see in this video because we're going to rapid pop through all these fights. But two, I want to give another huge thank you and enormous shout out to my buddy MCOC Damn Epic Whale, who hooked me up with all of these spring cleaning deals and actually made this video possible today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the rank 4 materials able to take Kitty to rank 4 when I did, and you would have had to wait like another 2 months for this video, man. So dude, do me a favor and help my buddy MCOC Damn Epic Whale out. Hit the subscribe button on his channel. I really want to get this guy up to 10,000 subscribers as a thank you. So just take a second, hit that sub button. Do it after watching this video though. Support a really good dude. He's super entertaining, has amazing vibes, uploads a lot of really fun crystal openings. You're not going to regret it, man. He's a really good dude. Show him some support. Let's jump into the video, man. Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde on her own is super OP. She takes 0 damage when she's awakened, when she's phased, but this team right here, this sensational synergy team right here, holy crap, man. Let's go over exactly what it does. So Kitty on her own, like I said, is so OP. Over here, with Ghost, each miss that occurs during phase grants +2 additional prowess, and these can stack above the 20 limit. Over here, this one is the one that's nuts. While 10+ prowess are active, become passively unblockable while phased. Nuts. This one, phenomenal if you're on suicides. When phasing, gain +1 fury buff for each debuff on Kitty, each increasing attack rating by 7% for 5 seconds. And get some armor rating of Professor X, okay? Now, this synergy with Wolverine is also very good. When phase expires after causing miss, there is a 30% chance to consume no prowess. That's good. Personally, I prefer +25% special attack damage, and to have the mental barrier with Magneto along with 6% additional attack. Why? Because very often at rank 4 with this full synergy team, special 1, special 2 dead. It's not like you go for the special 2, you consume all the prowess, and then, you know, everything you hit through phase, it doesn't go away. No, they're usually dead by like the special 2, as you'll see in this video. So, I opt for Professor X, plus I'd rather have a 6-star rank 3 Professor X than a 5-star rank 5 Magneto, Wolverine, not even as a horseman. You know, so both you can't really go wrong with. They're going to do great, but this is a team of 5 incredibly useful, amazing, borderline broken champions in their own right. This is one of the strongest teams in all of MCOC. So for me, absolutely nuts. Okay, let's start jumping in today, man. And if you've ever seen any of my Ultimate Maximum Showcase videos, you probably know where we're starting. Take a guess. Say it out loud. Did you get it right? I bet you did. So, the champion boss in 6.2. Okay? Kitty's one of those champions, man. Where you bring her to a fight that has like a bunch of things going on, like the champion, for example, right? There's so much going on. And you just don't have to worry about any of it. You don't really have to know what you're doing. You don't really have to look at the nodes. You kind of just have to like swipe left and then swipe right, all right? So, with Kitty, she's actually really good for this fight, okay? So, with Tigra, of course, she's passively unblockable, as you can see here. She's going to be breaking this guy's block when it's unstoppable. You're hitting through the phase. Another thing, you are stun immune while you are phasing. That's really great because between 70 to 40% of the champion's health, if you hit him while he's unstoppable, you get stunned. Kitty will not get stunned. Now, the special 3 is great for longer fights like this, okay? That's going to put a 40-second incinerate on, and that's pretty much going to bring her to like max temperature, which is really good for increasing the potency of the prowess on the special 2, okay? So now what I'm going to do here is just wait a little bit for that meter to go up. I'm letting it go up. I'm letting it get consumed. I'm going to go for the special 1 because the special 3 alone doesn't bring it to 400. It brings it like just under. So I'm going to go ahead and let that special 1 incinerate. That's going to go ahead and bring me up to 400 now. So special 3, special 1, special 2 is like an absolute nuke with Kitty Pryde, okay? So you're about to see that right here. So we're going in while he's unstoppable, man. Oh my god. We're at 400 temperature. It doesn't even matter. We are at 18 prowess. Check it out. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. And I would like to point out, by the way, that of course we just ruined the perfect run. I would like to point out that we did this and finished off here at a full yellow bar, full 100% yellow bar, not 98% health, not 99, not even 100, but like kind of orange and red. Full yellow 100% health, okay? And of course, we just mess it up right there. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the parry and dex issues. Kabam! You ruined my perfect run. I can't even believe you did that to me. I want a refund and I want compensation, okay? So, obviously, Kitty is like, shouldn't really be good for this, but she's just good for everything. Everything, man. Like, she's just good for everything. Now, when I say that, she's obviously not going to be good for Acid Wash, Thunderstruck, and Do You Bleed? But aside from that, she's pretty, and she could do buffed up because of Magneto. But, you know, for the most part, she's good for just about everything except for those extremely niche scenarios where if you can do it with a high damage, high utility champion, Kitty Pryde's going to be able to do it. Now, in this video, you are going to be seeing all 24 Act 6 bosses. I think I'm going to make another separate video of just Kitty Pryde Solo's 26 Act 6 bosses in order, right? But all 24 are going to be in this video. They're going to be spread throughout the video to not make it like in order, because 6.1 is super duper easy and that would be a really boring way to start. But just keep that in mind, man. Not too many champs can do that. So up next, I'm actually going to show you 2 6.2 Mordo fights. One of them is going to be her being just completely busted and broken. And the next one's going to be like a clean fight. We're going to go with the busted and broken one first. So as I've said to you, when you throw your special 3 or your special, I don't know what I'm saying. When you are phased, you take absolutely 0 damage from nothing. That includes special 3s. That's why special 3 was in my mind. When you throw your special 3, when you are phased, your phase resets and it lasts for 4 seconds. Now, this absolutely can be risky, okay? If the defender gets passive, to me, it's not as safe as like tanking special 3s with Ghost, okay? But right here, check this out. We're going for a special 3. Well, he's going for a special 3. But we phased right before, and look at it. We're still at 100% health. And now we're going for our special 3. And now our special 3 is going to give him power, and we're going to reset for 4 seconds. Okay? Now keep in mind, man, we're at 100% health here. Now, why is that? Look at that. Just eat the entire special 2 right into the face. Now, when you run the Suicide Masteries, every time you phase, you are healing from that poison. I'm doing 108 per tick, and I'm taking 0 damage from that poison when I'm awakened, okay? Again, we dash back, we dash in, full yellow bar. And guess what? We're going to be staying there at the full yellow bar. Let's go for our special 3, probably. Full yellow bar still, man. Totally yellow. There we go. Knock him down. Special 2 into the face. Knock him down again. Special 3. Here we go. So, It kind of becomes a dance of like swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right, break the game. We kind of broke the game there, okay? So we're going to do Mortar again. It's going to be cleaner this time. We're going to actually do the fight, and we're not going to, like, you know, tank special 3s for days and all that fun stuff, right? As fun as it is, you know. Because the thing is, you know, Kitty, her damage is so good that, like, for a 450-something thousand health pool boss like Mordo, you really can expect to go, like, special 1, build your temperature, special 2, and then that's it. Now, if you're doing, like, casual questing, cav event quests, side quests, all that stuff, you can pretty much go, like, right up to the special 2 without too much trouble. You know, that'll usually kill them off. But, man, the temperature increase on the prowess is really, really, really nice to have, okay? So, beautiful. Beautiful again. Just swiping left and right. Special 1 into special 2. We didn't get crits in the middle there, unfortunately, so he did survive. The unblockable from the special 2 lasts after your special 2. So even when you're not phased, you're just straight up unblockable here for a bit, which is really, really nice. Going for a heavy attack. Special 2, great. We're gonna go in here. By the way, if you don't know how she builds prowess, she gains 2 whenever she intercepts, and then she gains 1 every time she crits. Okay. Also, every time you stun the defender or she gets stunned, if it's a passive stun, you get 2 of them. If it's a guaranteed crit, you get 2 of them as well. Just some things to keep in mind. And we're going to finish it off here with the special 2, and watch this. We're going to avoid all of the do not go gentle burst damage because we were phased. Wonderful. Okay, so what would be a maximum showcase video without the hardest fight in the entire game? That's going to be Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with the team that we outlined. All right, I'm pretty sure I recorded this like the night that I ranked forward her. This is one of the first fights I did with her. Now, the Ghost synergy is nuts, and we're going to go over exactly how it works in this video here, okay? So, what the Ghost synergy does is it gives you extra prowess when you get hit through the phase, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait out a special 2 from Winter Soldier here, and I'm going to get an absolutely obscene amount of prowess effects, okay? On top of that, I'm going to have Fury from Magneto, and I'm going to be unblockable from Tiger, okay? So this is just, like I said, this team is so freaking nuts, not even to mention we have plus 25% special attack damage from Professor X, okay? So, watch, it's about to happen, okay? Watch Winter Soldier, and watch us. Watch what we do. Block, phase in, 38 prowess effects. And the last 2 parts didn't even crit, and he's dead. He would have been dead from just the special 2 there if it crit, of course. I didn't feel like doing it again. Absolutely nuts, man. It's just, like, truly nuts, this synergy team for her. Look at that, we got a potion. That's going to be great. We finished most of these fights at 100% health, so we don't really need the potion, but we'll take it. We'll certainly take it. Let's start jumping into some more recent stuff here. 7.4 Mojo. This is probably the biggest Mojo in the game at the moment. This is a big Mojo energy over here. Now, I believe you have some sort of degen resistance in this fight. I didn't read the notes before going in. You have some sort of degen resistance, and I believe if you knock him down, you transfer the degen onto the defender. But we're kind of going to, like, you know, take advantage of the oscillate here and just, like, wait things out, and I'm going to let the incinerate burn on him and just let our prowess temperature go up and, like, you know, plan for a big special 2, okay? He's gonna activate his anti-life field if he uses a special attack here. Of course he knows it and he went for it just in time. That's okay. Like I said, we have some sort of degen resistance, but we also can knock him down here and transfer it onto him. Nice. We got our 2 degen on Mojo there. It looks like he's healing from it though as well. Who knows, man? Lots of stuff going on, but like I said initially, Kitty's one of those champions where if you didn't read the nodes, you go in, you swipe left, you swipe right, you're gonna have a good time. All right, so we are having a good time so far, and our prowess temperature keeps going up, man. It is going all the way up right now. We're at 340. Boom, decks out that special 2. Can we grab an intercept? Yes, we can. When the anti-life field expires, so we don't get the degen. We're at 369 temperature. Nice, and now we're about to move up to a special 2, and let's knock it off there. Boom, boom. See you later, Mojo. All right, so that was pretty sweet, man. That was definitely pretty sweet. In hindsight, Magneto, probably not the best synergy to bring along to Mojo, but he was there, and I didn't feel like going through it again, and that's why he was there. This one's fun. Hydra Adaptoid, dude. This is one of those fights where you can literally just swipe left and swipe right, and it's just a fun time for everybody involved. It's a fun time for the whole family when you can swipe left and swipe right. Especially with that Tiger synergy, you go medium, light, 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 dash back, medium, light, 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 dash back. And Hydra Adaptoid does not have a special 3. They have, I believe it's Matador here, or Matador, whatever it's called. He's got beams. He's unstoppable. He's hitting us through our phase. By the way, look at the freaking damage that happens when we get hit through the phase, by the way. Check out his health, too. Really quick, just check out his health. So the damage that happens when you get hit through the phase is honestly nothing to slouch at. It's like 7,000 burst damage for every hit that occurs, which is quite good, man. Now, unfortunately, I did not get a crit there, so I did not build up my prowess enough that I can just go right back into being unblockable. But that's okay, because we're about to get back into it. Now, this guy has some hefty block damage usually, but you're not noticing it because when you're phased, you reduce all damage to 0, and that includes block damage and parry damage and all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff is just reduced to nothing. So nodes like, I don't even know, man, invade, block penetration, stuff like that, it's just kind of like turned off, you know? Plus you're stun immune as well. Here, nice, watch this. I'm going for the special 2. I thought I was unblockable, but I wasn't. It's alright, because we were phased. So there's a nice little failsafe there, too, if you mess up, where you're phased afterwards. It's like you can mess up, and it doesn't really matter. So here, we're going to bait out 2. Look at this, right there, boom, right into a beam. It just didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. Can we get a special 1 from this guy? Please throw the special 1. There we go. He's not unstoppable. There we go. Let's finish the thing off here. Oh, I did. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? Robots. He's a robot. Because she's not broken enough. When you're phased, robots have minus 20% ability accuracy for God knows what reason. Okay. So, that's why Matador didn't work there. Interesting stuff, right? Thank God she has that little piece of utility, because otherwise she'd just be an absolute potato. Let's go to 7.2 Nova over here. This is a fight I've really been enjoying lately. I feel like I underrated this fight as like a test for champions for a while. And it's just a very beefy Nova. And Nova is a tough defender. So I didn't bring Tigra for this one because I didn't want to be consistently unblockable. I felt like that wouldn't really be a fun time against Nova. Okay. Now, the special 2 will still be unblockable. I believe when I'm phased with 10 plus of my of my prowess, you know? I have the Wolverine synergy here, so you're noticing, man, I'm building up prowess very nicely, and it's not all getting consumed, which is really, really great. So like I said, the Wolverine synergy is nice, but I like the Professor X synergy overall, but they're both here right now. Again, man, we're swiping left and we're swiping right, and we're having a really freaking fun time doing so. That's what's going on. We're going for the special 2, unblockable. It's going to make Nova unblockable too. It's going to reduce our damage here. Not too concerned about it. The entire why did I throw that heavy attack? The world may never know. But pretty much, man, the special 2, the damage was definitely heavily reduced there because of the unblockable special attack. So I'm going to go for special 1s to finish it off here because that just seems like the better move with all of the additional prowess and the incinerates, and we finish at a full 100% health. Not too bad. Up next is a really, really fun and interesting one, and it involves a bit of a team change. So for this next fight, we got a little big brain here, man. We got some big brain strats here. Mr. Fantastic, Petrify, and the other debuffs. Professor X with Colossus for the poison resistance, and Magneto for the Furies when we phase, and we needed to be running suicides because we are doing Act 6.3.1, Do You Bleed Buffet Medusa. And the way we're doing this is we're running 3 out of 3 Petrify and 3 out of 3 Despair. Okay? Now, there's Buffet here. So what we're doing is we are parrying, getting the stun on, dashing back, and dashing forward. We also have Resonate on, so sometimes we'll have an additional debuff. Check it out. Boom. Boom. So every time every 7 seconds, when that buffet timer resets, what we're doing here is we're triggering that fury buff from the poison. And we're taking off 1% of our health every time we do it. Now, we're also healing consistently from the poison, okay? Because, like I said, she wasn't broken enough with the other team. With this team, she's even more immortal. Another thing you can do here is you can trigger Dex while the timer is down, and then use the heavy attack to reset it again. Now, we got hit a little bit there. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch this entire fight because it was about 12 minutes long. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to speed it up by like a lot, all right? By 800%, we're about to speed this up. And you can see over time that poison resistance is putting in work. And over time, slowly, very slowly, incredibly, painstakingly slowly, but also surely, quite confidently surely, Medusa is going down. So after about 12 minutes here, she's got 3% left. And Kitty Pryde is once again at a full yellow bar of health, with 1% health left. And there we go. 6.3.1, Do You Bleed Medusa, soloed by Kitty Pryde. You love to see it. Up next, man, we have Iron Man Infinity War in 6.3. This guy, of course, super duper beefy Iron Man. He loves to auto block and all that fun stuff, right? But with Tigra, we love to go unblockable the entire time. So when we're unblockable the entire time, that's a pretty fun combo, especially when you keep in mind that if he auto blocks you, it does not really matter because we're going to kind of ignore it, right? So this is one of those fights where I want to go for a special 3 first, and the reason why I want to go for a special 3 is so I can really build up that temperature, so I can avoid that entire final 18, 16, whatever it is percent where he's just like power gaining and stuff. Because if he gets to a special 3, it's not going to be a fun time for anybody, especially me, right? So we're going to try our best to just bypass that entire phase by just killing him. Now, look at all of the passive damage, by the way, after the special 3. You got a nice 4 seconds on that phase. So I like to take some hits into the phase, man. Just let them kill themselves a little bit there. It's a solid way to do damage there. So as you can see, after the special 3 alone, Iron Man Infinity War is down to 56% health, okay? We're building up to our special 2 here. Gonna bait out a special 2 from Iron Man. Nice. We're gonna Dex in during it. His special 2. We're gonna bait out a special 1 from this guy. Boom. And Dex in. Special 2. And that's it, man. Full yellow bar once again. Full freaking yellow bar. Just like her jumpsuit there. Yellow all the way. 7.2 Modok, dude. This one's an interesting one as well. Okay. This one, he likes to auto block and he gets some sort of charge when he auto blocks. I don't know, man. I didn't read the nodes really. We're using Kitty Pryde here. So what's great about Kitty Pryde versus Modok is she can dash in through that entire special 1 and build up all that prowess. And then she'll just be unblockable the entire time if you have Tigra with you. It's just going to be a really fun time for everybody, man. Now, I got hit there, unfortunately, because I'm a silly goose, but that's all right because we're going to recover. And we're going to be good to go. Boom. We still have our unblockable, man. This is one of those fights. Ooh, I blocked and I got the disorient. How about that? This is one of those fights where I'm just kind of swiping left. I'm kind of swiping right. Going to bait out a special 1. 35 prowess. Will it be enough? Oh, I think it will be enough. $210K, quick math, 150K plus 60K, 210K, a little bit higher, that's rounded down. That's decent for sure. Decent for freaking sure, dude. Let's jump 2, Act 7.4 Darkhawk. This is not 6.4 Darkhawk. This is 7.4 Darkhawk. They're different. They're different. This one's not special connoisseur, but as you might know, Kitty Pryde has lots of prowess. So there's a way to get the prowess here, like if you convert Fury into precision or something. I don't know. I didn't read the notes. I'm using Kitty Pryde. So what we're doing here is just we're going to go for special 1, and then we're going to go for special 2, and we're going to have a really fun time. I'm going to just wait out the shield mode here, okay? That way it's just easier for everybody, especially me. And yeah, there we go. Got to get a little intercept here, or not, but we have our 3 prowess. We got an intercept there. Nice. Special 1 through the phase. You love to see it. Gonna build up prowess. I'm gonna wait for a special 1, and I'm gonna dash in 16 prowess, and this is going to bring Darkhawk down to 39%. Not too bad. We're still unblockable, so we can go for hits into the shield mode, and it literally doesn't even matter. Look at this. Right now, unblockable's gone. So Darkhawk has like 1.5 seconds after special 2 where he can auto block us. And that's it. So that's nice. That's definitely nice to have, right? So 12 prowess, 3 furies, 2 additional prowess. We're going in here. We dexed in. I guess we dashed in through the special 1, gained some prowess, and we're freaking good to go, man. Up next is the other fight, aside from 6.3 Medusa, that I thought was going to keep us from doing all 24 Act 6 bosses. And this is going to be 6.3.6 Captain America Infinity War. So this guy is rough. He has a crit me with your best shot, which is rough. He also has the node where he does special 1, special 2, special 3. And repeats that. And he keeps repeating it. Now, of course, with Catherine here, we can tank his special 3s. However, we're a bit at mercy to the AI, of course. There's also Aggression Fury here. So this fight was not the easiest fight in this video. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go for our special 3. And the reason why we are going to go for the special 3 is because it's going to reset our phase timer to 4 seconds. Okay? Now, we have a long time for Cap to throw his special 3. There we go. Special 3 into the phase, and now everything is essentially reset. We got our special 3 going. Our temperature is going up, all the way up. But we have no prowess whatsoever, right? That's a bit of a problem. So I don't want to go for our special 2 yet and waste that prowess. Or I guess, I don't know, I wouldn't waste anything because I have no prowess. So I could have went for it. What I really want though is I want to be at the special 3 because I'm saying to myself, all right, I'm getting myself set up here. This is going well. My temperature is rising. That's what I want to happen. That's what I need to happen. You know? And while the temperature is rising, I'm saying I might as well stay at special 3, let it continue to rise, and then bank another special 3 mitigation in the process, okay? So I'm going to push him up to a special 3 here with my special 3. I think we saw it already, right? We're good. And he goes for his special 3. And now, I feel good going for the special 2. Not too bad, man. 48% down. And now we're going to kind of repeat the process. There's about 3 minutes left in this video, right? So we're going to skip forward a little bit. It's the same thing over and over and over. Down to 3% health here, right? What are we going to do? What's going to happen? Oh boy. He's pretty much at 3 bars of power here. I'm not at a special 3. What's going to happen, man? Is the entire run going to be done? Oh my god, gonna dash! Throw it! And he threw it. Just in the freaking nick of time, dude. Cap is at 1%. We're at 100%. This has gotta be it, right? This has gotta be it. There's no way. There's no freaking way he's coming back from this, right? We only have to hit him one more time. That's all we have to do. We have to hit him one more time and it's done. Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on. Oh my god, this guy just won't let us crit him, man. He wants to glance us. And now, destructive feedback is back. Gotta dance around again. I can't crit him. Here we go. Is this it? Is this where it ends? There we go. We got it, man. And I'd like to point out that we finished at a, once again, full yellow bar of health, which is absolutely disgusting. So, another hard boss in 6.3. 6.3 Mysterio. Good old Jake Gyllenhaal here coming out for a visit. We got Matador here, right? And also keep in mind here, he's about to reflect damage back to us, right? It doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and just phase it, and we're not going to take any damage, man. So that's pretty nuts right there, right? Boom. Again, phase the damage. So what I want to do here is go for the special 3. Start building up, you know, that prowess temperature. And this is another fight where there's a lot going on, and it's a tough fight. And I'm saying to myself, like, you know, I feel like this is probably a good fight to go for the special 3 nuke, right? Special 3, special 2 nuke, possibly a special 1 thrown in there. I don't remember what I did here. There were lots of fights in this video. So yeah, I'm just keeping mindful of that damage reflection, okay? Always keeping mindful of that because I do not want to take damage back against this guy because that would not be a fun time. Not be a fun time. So boom, there we go. Mitigated it again. Going for the special 2. Our temperature is still rising, but Mysterio is now down to 60% health, which seems pretty nice. I feel like if we go for one more special 2, we should be good to go. We have a falter on us along with the power drain. We'll get rid of the falter, but the power drain is going to be there for another like 4 seconds along with his phase. So we were both phasing there, which is super fun. Lots of phasing going around. I'm going to have to bait out 2 more special 1s from this guy. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit him a little bit, right? Because I'm going to phase the damage back if I can. Boom, boom, and phase in. Beautiful. I'm going to wait this one out here because I want to make sure he doesn't regenerate back all of the special 2 damage that I do to him. But we're going to go for a big special 2 with 300 temperature, 15 prowess. Unfortunately, only the last 2 hits crit. So we missed out on a decent bit of damage there. But we're going to go for another special 1 bait here so we can go for a special 2. Unfortunately, we had damage reflected and we got hit by the special 2, which kind of sucks there, but it's all right, man. We have a lot of temperature here and 5, 6, 7 prowess to finish it off with. So not the worst. It was pretty sweet up until the end there, but hey, man, that's 6.3 Mysterio for you. That's a really tough fight. We're going to keep it moving with another Darkhawk fight. Probably should have had this one a little bit lower on the list, but I already clicked the play button and I'm not hitting the pause button and I'm not editing this out. So let's go for 6.4 Darkhawk now. This one is going to seem like cake compared to the other one, all right? However, man, this one's got force of will. So that 20% ability accuracy reduction against robots, not happening here, man. Not a chance in hell. So basically, in this one, we're just going for special 1, special 2, and we're going to try and call it a day there, see what we can do against this guy like that. But so far, so good. It's going fine. There's also Hurt Locker. The thing with Hurt Locker, not too concerned about it because we can kind of phase the damage, right? I believe the special 2 is like just long enough to just phase that if you throw it right at the beginning. But at this point, we are now unblockable. So we're going to bait out a special 1. Dash in 16 prowess and 21% health, but we are unblockable. It's okay though. He's in shield mode. We're gonna wait this out just a little bit. Play it a little safe here. We're not gonna like go ahead and hit him through the phase when he's not stunned, but now we are phased, so we really can, we really could, and it looks like I'm going to. Doesn't really matter, right? I don't want him to go into the null mode again, or whatever it's called, man. Stealth mode, that's what it is. Spider-Man stealth suit Darkhawk mode is what's happening here. But this is pretty much going to be it in just a moment here. I believe I'm going to go for a special 1 to finish it off. That's what would make sense to me. It looks like it made sense to me back then too. And that's going to be it. There you go, man. He's doing a little backflip. It doesn't matter. He's done. Drop dead in the middle of a backflip. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. It's a shame. 7.4 freaking Annihilus, dude. This one is, I still have no clue how this works. I've done this fight for like 3 videos now. So when I was streaming this content and when I did it for this video and prior videos, I have absolutely no clue what's going on here. But it's Kitty Pryde. So we're swiping left and we're swiping right and we're having a good time. So Annihilus is immune to Incinerate, right? So I'm not going to be going for like the special one here, but that's okay because we get like some sort of Fury going on. And again, I do not know why we get the Fury, but we got it and did a lot of damage. So Annihilus is down to 40% health now, and that's the only part I care about, right? That's what I care about. I care that his health is lower than it was before I threw the special attack. And that's essentially what I'm most concerned with. If I can do that one more time, if I can throw one more special attack where his health proceeds to be lower after I throw it, I think we're going to be in a really good spot. So we're going to phase into the special 1, throw that special 2, and it looks like we had the same effect as the first one. Annihilus is dead, and Kitty Pryde has another full 100% yellow bar finish. Not too bad. So let's jump to a bit of a longer fight here. This fight is really crazy. This is Labyrinth of Legends Agent Venom. Now, I don't think we'll watch the entire fight because I don't even think we're halfway done with all the fights and we're already like 40 minutes in, and this is about a 4-minute fight. Maybe we'll skip the ramp up here. That seems like a good idea. So we'll skip like the special 3 ramp up and then we'll just do like some fun stuff. Going for the special 1 for like that full Incinerate effect here. So if you don't know what this node is here on Agent Venom, essentially it's like if you don't hit him for 4 seconds, it's going to put a little timer on you. And if you don't hit him another 4 seconds or whatever it is, right? You're going to get Incinerate on you. And this is actually going to be great because when Kitty Pryde gets incinerated, actually her temperature goes up and it stays up, which is really, really good here. But look at this. 43 prowess. Nope. No, let's go back. So check it out. I'm going to bait out the special 1 here. Check it out. Now, there's a little bit of timing involved. I dex all the way back and I go in so I can get the entire thing in. 43 prowess, 50k, 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 damage freaking cap all the way. I would love to know what that was without the damage cap, but the world may never know. We're going to phase through the special 2. We're going to go for another special 1 here. It looks like we're at just enough power so we can go for the same exact thing. Can we bait out another special 1 from Agent Venom? Oh, I pushed him to a special 2, I guess, because I'm a silly goose or something like that. Don't know why I would do that, but we're going to phase through it. He evaded me. Ooh, he evaded me there. How dare he? We're going to go for the special 2 because I would have been pushed to a special 3, unfortunately. But look at this, man. Even without the phasing, I'm hitting the damage cap. So why am I jumping through hoops to get 43 prowess? If 20 prowess at 400 temperature is enough to hit the damage cap, again, the world may never know. It might just because I am the silliest goose alive. But it's fun. It's cool, right? Maybe we'll do it again here. Let's see. We bait out a special 1. Do we bait out the special 1 from this guy? Come on. Here we go. Dash back. Boom. Go in. Bam. Special 2. 39 prowess. 50k. 50k. Non-crit. And 2 50ks following it up, man. When all of those crit, when you're at 400 temperature and 20 prowess, dude, literally, it's over 300k on this. It's over 350k. Because it's 50k each crit. And then 20k for the burst damage. And that's with the damage cap. So we're doing like consistent like 350k special 2s here when we crit. Now keep in mind you have increased crit rating on the special 2. So nuts, absolutely nuts stuff, man. It's just like, it's so much damage, man. And a lot of it is because of the, the ghost synergy allows you to go above 20. But even without that, man, like nice. Even without the ghost synergy at less than 20 prowess, we're having a great time hitting that damage cap, dude. Only 2 crits there at the end. This fight, we've seen enough of this. It's super fun, right? Let's skip a little bit more to the end here. 2% health left. How are we going to finish off the fight? With a special 1. You'd love to see it. So, nice. For stuff like Labyrinth, man, that was 3.3 million health, and we got through it in about 4.5 minutes, which is really good. Once you're ramped in those longer fights, special 3, special 1, you are ramped and good to go. You can throw some more special 1s to keep that ramp going, the temperature and everything. But once you're ramped, man, holy crap, you're doing so much damage for that kind of stuff. 6.4 Iceman is next. Now, this is an interesting one. Usually I bring like Nick Fury along and like go for the extreme conditions synergy, but I wanted to see if I could do this fight using her ridiculous phasing to get around all of that cold snap damage. And you know, we're heal blocked here, so we're not going to be healing like we usually are, but we're going for a special 2 with 30 prowess. Huge shout out to the special 1, right, that we phased, that we just gained all that prowess from. But you know, Iceman's immune to incinerate, so we're not going to go ahead and incinerate him here. But it looks like, man, we didn't crit too much there, but that's okay. Not the biggest deal in the world because it's Matador here, so it's very easy to bounce back to those special 2s. As you can see, we're about to beat another one. All right, gonna bait out a special 1. Can we possibly go through the phase? Yes, we can. 27 prowess to cap it off. And there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So up next, we're jumping to 6.1. Like I said, all 24 Act 6 bosses are in this video. So some of these are going to be easier. You know, Ultron is actually not the easiest one, and usually sometimes I toss in like the Odin pre-fights here, but again, I wanted to see how broken we could possibly be. Now, EMP modification is going to do a lot of damage here. However, we're gonna phase it. We're gonna phase it. Phasing the entire special 2 as well. Not too bad. Now, Ultron's down to 50-something% health, right? And of course, these guys don't have as high a health pool as like 6.4 and Act 7 does, but we have 10 shocks on us plus degen. This is one of those fights, man, where you swipe left and you swipe right and the whole family has a good time. So we have 10 shocks on us, 2 fatigues, 3 cruelties, some furies. No one has any idea what's going on, but Kitty Pryde is swiping all over the place and just sending Ultron back to Ultron World, man. That's where he came from, Ultron World, right? And that's where he's back to. 7.3 Elsa. Let's freaking do it, man. Let's do 7.3 Elsa here. Let's see how we do. What are the nodes here? Didn't read them. I don't know. I see prowess. That seems promising. I see prowess. I see some sort of unstoppable. We're going for the special 1 here. Up. It looks like when I knock her down, she'll evade. Doesn't really matter because we were phased when it happened. All right, nice, not too bad. So she's about to go unstoppable there. Not too concerned with it. We can even hit her while she is unstoppable because we're phased. We take no damage and we're unstoppable. Special 2. Ooh, phase in through the special 2. Unfortunately, I was not ready to go with the special 2. Quite unfortunate, really. If only we can get it. Can we get it? No, we're not going to be able to get it here. I said, you know what? Let's just kill her with the special 2, man. We don't got to be fancy. 1% health. Get out of here, dude. Pfft. Nice. Nice, freaking nice, dude. Back to 6.1, 6.1 Crossbones here. This is that Crossbones that separates people really from the Cavalier title. And the reason why is because of that poison that gets you down to 0% health after 60 seconds. But when you're phased, you're actually going to heal from that poison instead of dying from the poison. Now, I don't have Professor X and Colossus with us here. Wow, that's a lot of block damage, dude. Holy moly, that's a lot of block damage. So you could totally cheese this with any mutant with that synergy, but we're not doing that. We don't have Colossus with us. We're going to just rely on Kitty Pryde. Being Kitty Pryde, we have some Furies from that, and we have some solid temperature as well. Not too bad, man. Up next is a really freaking fun one. Mr. Negative in 7.4. This is the Energy Adoption Fire. Check out our temperature here. Every time we hit him, we are going to be gaining our temperature, okay? This one has a node where you can either do light, medium, or heavy attack depending on what the little icon says. The butterfly there is the heavy attack. That's why we're going a little wild with the heavies while we're phased, because if he goes and punishes us, it doesn't really matter because we're phased. He'll hit through our phase here. Every time we hit him and we gain that incinerate, we are just building up, dude, our temperature. We're going for a nice, big, solid special 2 there. You'll love to see it right into a heavy attack. Nice. Good stuff, man. We are now at 350 of our temperature. We are so close. 370, 369. We passed it, guys. We hit the magic number. And now we are about to hit 400. Can we finish with an absolutely enormous special 2? I'm thinking that we can. Let's see if we can do it. Boom. There we go. Nice big special 2. Not too much prowess, but our temperature is all the way up there. Nice, man. Up next, 6.2 Symbiote Supreme, and I do believe I have Magneto here with me, which is going to be a fun time, right? Which is going to be interesting because, you know, you gain those Furies and, like, you'll probably take some damage because it's Symbiote Supreme. However, in your phase, you take no damage, so they kind of go away, some of them, but it doesn't really matter. This is kind of like a swipe left, swipe right fight. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at this madness. This is just nuts. This is just crazy. This kind of like this right here. Like if he throws the special 2 on a wild intercept, who cares? I'm literally just doing, I think at this point, I must have said to myself, let's see how long I could really get away with this for. Knock him down, life cycle in 6.2.1, and the special 3. Lockheed, come on, bud, keep up. Pew. Hit him with the fire. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's go to another Sorcerer Supreme. This one, Doctor Strange. Now, this one's interesting because this is in 7.3, and you can't hit him when he has the armor up. However, you'll take the reverberation if you do. But, I mean, come on, you've been watching the video for 45 minutes now. We take no damage while we're phased, so we kind of ignore it. We ignore it, and his animations are kind of the same as Symbiote Supreme. So we're going to be swiping left, and then after we swipe left, we will definitely swipe right. And then once we swipe right, we're going to swipe left again. And after that, do you know what we're going to do? Yes, that's right. We're going to swipe right after that, and then left again. And then we're going to swipe the other way. So special 3 here, we tanked his special 3. We're going for our special 3. We're going to have 4 seconds. We're going to take some nice hits into the phase here and just do some damage. Got a little light intercept there. Not too bad. Not too bad, man. Look at that. He has 3 armor ups now. Doesn't really matter. We're not gonna hit him when we're not phased anymore. Nice. Nice, dude. And he's at a special 3. Let's see if the special 2 kills him. Just about. He went for it right away. I find that if you throw the special 2 in the corner, if they're at special 3, very often it influences them to go for the special 3 before they're even all the way up. Should that be a thing? Probably not. However, it's something that happens. So if you're trying to bait out that special 3 while you're phased, take advantage of it, I guess. Yeah. 7.1 Arcus. 7.1 Arcus. This guy's got Power Shield. Kitty's got big specials. It's like a freaking match made in heaven, man. From top to bottom. We're backing away just before we can get the cold snap on. Oh! 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 Dashed in through the special 2, dude. Build up that prowess. We're going to finish with the special 1. That's what I would do. Are we going to do the same thing? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's just busted, guys. It's just absolutely busted. So, you may remember when Kitty Pryde came out, there was True Focus that was designed to counter Quake and Ghost and Alliance War. Then Kitty Pryde was released, and Kitty Pryde on True Focus is one of the most ridiculous interactions in the entire game at SIG 200. Let's take a look. This is Stealth Spidey in 7.3. He's got True Focus. True Focus, it pretty much makes it so he can counter miss. Now, Kitty Pryde at SIG 200 gains a lot of power when you counter her miss. So we're literally using the Defender's combos to give us power. Now, after the special 3, 4-second phase timer. Let's check it out. Nice. Now we're back up at a special 2, man. Exactly where we want to be. There's also Foresight here. We're about to have a really fun time with Foresight. Oh, baby. How about that? How about it? She hits almost as hard as Horseman Storm. Honestly, dude, maybe almost half as hard as Horseman Storm. But go watch the Horseman Storm video if you want to see Horseman Storm. If you didn't see that, go watch it. Pretty sweet stuff. Weapon X in 7.1. This is just a big Weapon X. There are no special nodes here, but he has like a lot of health, which is tough. Lots of health. You know, which is tough. So, check this out. He went unstoppable. It didn't even matter. He hit through our phase and he did damage to himself. Now, at this point, every time I hit him, I'm just feeding his rage, right? So it's probably best to like back off and let the rage berserk go down because he's literally regenerating everything that we do here. So at this point, I was like, let's just back off a little bit. The berserk starts to like go a little faster, right? He's almost done. By the time we go for a special 1 here, it should be gone. Boom, there we go. Nice, and he's down to 42% health. We got the intercept, and now we're able to just do that. Waited out the unstoppable timer just a bit. Just a little bit there. And we just got to go for another special 2. This may have been another nice fight to go for special 3, special 2 nuke, but honestly... oh, man. What am I going to do here? I don't remember what I did here. Am I going to go for the special 1? Get some damage over time? That's what I would do. That's what I think I would do. That's what I did. Yeah! Oh, man, but he's healing back from the special 1 combat damage. Oh, baby. What are we going to do now? Temperature's rising. We got 10 prowess. It's like I'm watching it for the first time here. There we go! I figured we were going for another special 1. Full yellow bar finish, by the way. Full yellow bar. 7.2 hit monkey. I believe this one has a life cycle. So, that's good. Not too concerned with that. But I'm not going to be knocking this guy down a lot. I'm going to do like what I did against Symbiote Supreme. And just kind of counter him towards the end, I believe. But I'm sure I'm going to go for a special 2 here. Or do I go for a special 1? Looks like I'm going right for the special 2. Or am I going straight up swipe left, swipe right, special 3 at the end? Nah, I'm going for the special 2. There we go. Nice. Heavy attack right in. He evaded. Nice. Now, he's got on the special 1 with like one of his senses, right? He can like cause your miss to fail. Or he can hit you through. He gets like a vigilance passive. Kitty wouldn't care about that. Kitty would actually like that quite a bit because then she would just like benefit a lot from it. So special 3 here, we're phased. We're going to go ahead and just bait out the special 3 and take absolutely 0 damage. And now at this point, what we have to do is knock him down. Boom. Wait. Special 3. And that's going to be it. That's going to be absolutely it. Come on, Lockheed. Hit him with the fire breath. There we go, baby. 6.1 Ghost. The hardest fight in all of MCOC. I'm honestly shocked we were able to do it with Kitty Pryde. Can't even believe it. 6.1 Ghost. I don't know how I ever got past this fight in the first place, to be entirely honest. But here's one thing that's like actually good here, is that her incinerates are passive. That's a really great thing. They're passive when you're phased, active when you're not. There's no reason to throw the special when you're not phased, though, unless you're doing like Diss Track, which probably you have better options for. But, you know, champions with tenacity are not going to be able to shrug off her incinerates, which is really, really great, especially when you're countering, you know, champions of the skill class with your mutant Kitty Pryde, you know? 6.1 Loki. All right, this is low-key an annoying fight. Okay, so, this one is actually annoying because he's got like this massive critical resistance here, which is annoying for Kitty Pryde because she gains prowess when she crits, right? Also when she intercepts. So we're going to have to rely a lot on the intercepts and also the parries here to build up the prowess because we're not going to be critting too often, which is a little annoying because we want to build up the prowess quickly so we can end the fight quickly with the special 2. You know, luckily this Loki, he doesn't have high health and we're going to be like fine with the special 2 here. But look, man, no crits. You love to see it, or you hate to see it, really, if you're being entirely honest. So I'm thinking maybe we'll finish off with a special one here, and that seems like it'd be good to go. Come on, Incinerates, do your thing. Nice. So let's jump back to 7.4 from 6.1 to 7.4 Crossbones. This one, like, you gain shocks or something when you hit his block. I also see armor breaks going on, probably so you can't cheese it with Ghost. I didn't read the notes, man. I'm just using Kitty. I'm swiping left, I'm swiping right. So, this is one of those fights, man, where you just kind of take advantage of everything going on. There are nodes, there are shocks, but you're taking, like, no damage the entire fight. So you don't really care. And also, you can't hit his block if you go unblockable, you know? I feel like the ability to just be phased and take no damage is just so broken. I think there's foresight here, and we don't even need it. Full yellow bar finish. No damage. Many debuffs to heal from willpower. You'll love to see it. 7.3 Taskmaster. This one has crit me with your best shot. That means we're going to crit him with our best shot. Not the worst shot. Don't know what happened there. We got hit through the phase. I do know that Taskmaster reduces your defensive ability accuracy based on, like, every unique action he performs in the fight. So maybe that had something to do with it, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going to go for a special 3 nuke in this fight because we want to go for a big special 2 on crit me with your best shot because we're not going to be doing any damage otherwise, you know? So Lockheed's coming in. He's burning this guy up just like Black Widow, right? Did that happen? Am I just misremembering that? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a long while. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Moving up to special 2 here. We're almost there. We're almost there, man. Our Incinerates, it's still active. 40 seconds on the special 3. We're going to be at about 300 temperature when it's over, like 315. 28 prowess. Oh, baby boy. Not too bad, guys. It's just not too bad. Nice. Let's just eat the special 1 to the face. Keep it a little interesting here. Boom. Special 1. Chef's kiss. Up next is a fun one. 6.3 Havok. This was another one I was, like, interested in if she could do. I wasn't necessarily concerned by it. You know, I didn't think she, like, wasn't going to be able to do it. But I was, like, interested if she could. And it seems like she could. Seems like she has no problem doing so. Now, Havok is immune to Incinerate, so there's no point going for the special 1 here. What I want to do, ideally, is bait out special 2s from him. That's a perfect world for me, you know? Baiting out those special 2s. So, if we can keep him from doing that, keep him, you know, throwing those special 2s, that'd be really great. But he's starting to get a little stingy with us, so I said, you know what? Special 2. Hopefully, he throws that special 3, and he does. Beautiful. Now, very important that you get the perfect bonus 20% here, because the special 3 animation is kind of long, and otherwise it's kind of boring if you don't, like, try to do that. That's why I go for that. Here I'm going for the special 2. I have no clue why. Probably because I was about to be at a special 3, and I didn't want to be at a special 3. There we go. That's why. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. No worries. No worries. You don't have to comment it. I promise. I got it. I figured it out. So, one more special 2, we are going to be good to go, and it's looking like this is another classic, patented Kitty Pryde full yellow bar finish. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Alright, I needed a slight break because it was like an hour, but we're ready to jump right back in with 7.2 Magneto today. So, this one he's got like those weird moth to a flame fervor charge thingies. I still don't really know what they do, but look at that special 2 phase, man. Oh my god. We went right in there like it was absolutely freaking nothing. We don't care about anything going on here. Boom, right through it. Right through the special 2. So he does have spite here, so he's consistently gaining power on us, but dude, I say often that, like, yeah, I should probably, like, figure out how to very reliably dex his special 2 and White Mag special 1. I say that all the time. But, you know, I haven't done that yet. So if I'm able to just phase right through it, that's pretty nice, man. That's definitely pretty nice, you know? That's another kind of situation where I'm kind of swiping left, and then once I finish swiping left, I go for a right swipe, and yeah, you know, I feel like I haven't even mentioned it yet in this video, but Kitty, fully LeVar finished, by the way. Kitty Pryde is kind of like an opposite Ghost, where Ghost dashes back to deck specials, you know, through her phase. Depending on the situation, you either want to get hit to the phase or not with Kitty, but you dash forward into it, which is, it kind of goes against muscle memory, but it's an interesting situation, right? Up next is a funny one here. We have 6.3 Nick Fury. Now, Kitty Pryde, like I showed you against Stealthy on True Focus, does this thing a lot. And it feels weird. It feels weird to just dash into Nick Fury's special 1 like that. But you take no damage, and then you heal from the disorient. So it's pretty sweet. It's pretty freaking sweet. You know, this is a big Nick Fury. He's debuff immune, but again, this is a great example as to why it's so wonderful that her special 1 has passive furies instead of sticking to active. So we're just going for special 1 into special 2 here, and so far we're at a solid full yellow bar of health, man. As per usual, honestly, in this video. So again, special 1 right into the face. Nice. You love to see it. You absolutely love everything about it. And here comes, we're going for a special 2. Oh, no, we are not going for a special 2. We're not. We almost did. We have to go for a special 2 here so we don't get pushed to a special 3. But that's okay. It took a little bit of health off there. I would love to build up to 3 prowess. That way I can phase through anything he does here. There we go. We're good to go. We're feeling good. We're feeling fine against this Nick Fury. Now, the thing is, it's like, you know, yes, I could phase everything like this. But at the end of the day, I still want to bait out, you know, his special 2. I just feel like it's a better strategy overall than cheesing him with the Sig. The Sig ability is nuts. It's truly broken. And when people call champions like Kitty and Hercules broken, without it, they're incredibly powerful. But when Kitty Pryde starts taking 0 damage while phased, is stun immune, and does that when she would get hit through the face and gains all that power, that's when the brokenness starts to come in, all right? With Hercules, he's incredibly powerful. Then he goes immortal. That's when he starts getting a little broken, you know? So, yeah, it's like, it's an interesting Sig ability, man, for both of them. But here we have, oh, look at that, man. I love, like, the big projectiles like that. Look at all of the passive damage right into the phase. It's lovely. So here we're going to bait out a special 2 from her. We're going to dex in. Going to go for a special 2 with 30 prowess. Nice. No temperature. I don't want to build up like her binary thingies on the special 1. I don't need her like gaining energy charges or anything like that with the incinerates. It just seems like it's not going to be fun if I do that. But every time she throws the special 1 and she hits it into my phase, she does a lot of damage to herself, which is definitely nice. I think I'm going to go for a special 2 here after I get hit. Nice. And this should end it because she's about to enter her indestructible, and it's gone. It's just gone. And it's gone. Like the South Park episode. And it's gone. All right. Up next, 7.1 Rhino. This fight is interesting. Ready? So this is Matador, Power Shield, and Meltdown. Now the way Meltdown works is that every time you knock him down, you take a lot of damage back. However, if you're just tuning into the video now, over an hour in, you might not know that Kitty Pryde reduces 100% of damage when she is phased. Okay? So, that means we are going to take 0 damage every time Meltdown expires. And it's Power Shield here, so we're going to go for the Special 3 Incinerate. Nice, you love to see it, right? We're going to use that entire phase to build up. Intercepting Rhino through the phase, dude. Give me a break. Give me a break. Power Shield with a solid amount of temperature. Oh my god, dude. If we let the temperature build up a little bit more, that would have been it. Unfortunately, we didn't. But that's fine, man. We're going to probably go for one more Special 2 here, and it's going to be a really fun time. Come on, give me that Special 1, Rhino. Nope, Special 1 into the block. Why'd I do that? I probably thought I had 10 prowess for the unblockable, but I didn't. It's okay. Special 1, not phased, 1 prowess. It still did fine. 6.1 Sabertooth, man. We're going from a Rhino to a Sabertooth Tiger. We're going feral here. Nice. So this is 6.1 Sabertooth, oscillate, and you can't, like, you know, reverse his healing or whatever. There's also no retreat here. We can kind of... here's a few things that are cool. His block damage is really high, right? We can kind of ignore it by phasing and parrying while phased. Also, we can kind of ignore the no retreat damage, right? If we phase during it. So... here, he's at his Special 3. Again, Special 2, and there we go. I find that they throw it, like, as soon as the Special 2... it's happened, like, 6 times in this video, man. Like, I really feel like it's probably not supposed to be like that, because they're throwing it, like, as soon as they're getting up in the corner as, like, a bailout kind of thing. But hey, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And we're prime for a Special 2. Nice. Good stuff, man. So up next, man, we are putting that 20% ability accuracy reduction against robot champions to the test against 6.1 Sentinel. This is the other champion along with Crossbones that bars you from getting the Cavalier title. At this point, this is old news, but back in the day, Crossbones and Sentinel, they were tough, man. Now, when you go back, I love going back to these, like, tough fights with 6-star, rank 4, broken OP champions and just, like, destroying them. You know what I mean? Nice phase right through the Special 2. No benefit there, really, except for a little bit of passive damage, but it's just nice to see. It's always cool when that happens, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, so far, this fight is going pretty well. He's down to 65% health. Our power will be drained here if we don't go for the Special 2. But again, Special 2 in the corner. As soon as he gets up Special 3, now he's going to get, like, his little armor thingy here, which is a little annoying, but not the biggest deal, right? We can avoid that without too much problem. So one thing I am doing against this Sentinel is that I am going out of my way to not really trigger too much of his analysis, because that's essentially when he goes, like, immune to critical hits. Not immune, but super duper resistant to critical hits, and just makes the fight longer. And that's one reason why people have so much trouble with this Sentinel, is because they just 5-hit combo and they trigger the analysis, which is, hey man, it's a fight. You're getting through the fight. So, like, what? It's stun immune. He's stun immune for a reason. You know, often you parry light, medium against Sentinel, but here I'm doing, like, dash back, medium, light, and it's safe because I'm phased, you know? But that's allowing me to crit still, and that's why I'm getting through this fight at a relatively fast enough speed. And this Special 1 is just about going to end it off right there. Huge shout out to Lockheed for helping us out with those incinerates. Up next, man, Man-Thing, Flare, 7.2. This is a fun one. This is an interesting one over here, okay? This is like we're going to be taking constant damage because of Flare. However, when we're phased, say it with me, we take no damage. Now, Man-Thing takes reduced damage from critical hits, right? There's also high energy diet, so he's going to heal from my incinerates. But what I'm doing here is I'm building up my temperature so I can go for a big... I don't know how he hit me there. Whatever. I'm going to go for a big Special 3 after my temperature is built up pretty highly, okay? That's going to be the strat, because the Special 2 is not going to hit for much because Man-Thing is he's an annoying defender, you know? but we're going to go for a special 3 with 25 prowess, 145 temperature, and let's see how we do here. Lockheed, give him the whistle. Here he comes. And he's down to 19% health, man. If I went for another special 1, built up my temperature a little bit more, why would I do that? Because watch this. Let's watch that again. After the special 3, we're going to let him hit through our phase. And because of flare, we're going to increase that burst damage by quite a bit. Watch. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 6.2 Kingpin. 6.2 Kingpin. Let's go for it. Now, what's great here is that, you know, you got that nice solid unblockable above 10 with Tigra. By the way, Tigra is like the most important synergy here, I think, man. Like, that's what's making her like super nuts. You know, Ghost, it's nice to build those prowess, but that's just adding some damage. Magneto is just adding some more attack value. If you're using Kitty, in my opinion, you should more often not have Tigra with you, just because being unblockable the entire fight is kind of nuts. So that's like the most important synergy for her to have often, in my opinion at least. But yeah, man. What's so great here is that synergy, because we're unblockable while destructive feedback is up, and unfortunately, man, that happened, and that probably would have killed him if it crit, but we're gonna have to wait out that destructive feedback to come around, and it's probably gonna kill him from there, but hey, let's see what happens. Does it drop dead? Almost. I guess it didn't. 4% health, and this'll do it. There we go. 100% health. Up next, we're going to take a visit to the Ragnagod. Thor Ragnorak, man. Oh, baby. Here we go. Here we go. So, this one is, you know, it's fine. It's, he has, like, you know, the power reserve, and he has also prove yourself, and of course, you gotta use your special attacks and get rid of his Boon of the Gods power. But I gotta bait out a special 2 from this guy first. Unfortunately, he just doesn't want to throw it, because he knows what's coming to him. He knows that a giant dragon fire breath is coming right to his face. And while he's the god of thunder, he's not the god of fire. So it's not going to be much damage mitigation there. He can shrug off shocks. He can't shrug off incinerates. And he knows that. He definitely knows that. So we're going to be going for the special 2 here in just a second. Letting that incinerate tick down. 200 temperature. Very, very nice. And let's see what we do here. Special 2. Nice. 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 39% health remaining on Thor. One more special 2 should just about do it. Phase right through that Death Touch special 1 that would have killed any other champ. Most other champs. Not any other champ. Nice. Special 1. I messed up a little bit here, as you can see, but it's fine. Because he threw the special right away. So it's not that big a deal. But he's down to 8% health here. One more special 1 should finish it as well. One more basic combo should finish it. Let's see what we do. Medium, light, special 1. I had a feeling. Up next is a very interesting one here. This is Mr. Sinister in 6.2. I had to bring in Heimdall and Angela for this, of course, because I couldn't bring Magneto, because that would be too many Fury buffs. Okay. I also have Professor X and Colossus here for some of the... Do I? I'm taking a lot of damage. I don't know if I have Professor X and Colossus. I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't know. But that would help a lot either way. So what I'm doing here essentially is going for special 1s. And I'm going to bait out that special 1 and let him throw those incinerates on me so I can build up my temperature faster, right? My health is really low here, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with it because look at my temperature, guys. I'm above 300 now, which is nice. So now I want to see if we can finish it off with a big special 2. He's going to heal. Oh, baby. See those yellow numbers? Guys, this is like when we were doing Labyrinth, Agent Venom. We were hitting the damage cap consistently at 20 prowess, right? At high temperature. We had 13 prowess here. 18 prowess, sorry. We had 43 prowess against Agent Venom. We must have thrown over 1 million special 2s in that fight if the damage cap didn't exist. That's nuts. Up next, Immortal freaking Hulk in 7.3. This fight's annoying. It's like ebb and flow heavy. I don't like this fight. It's also do not go gentle. It's like there's just a lot of stuff going on. Plus, Immortal Hulk is really big and beefy. He also has high energy diet here, so he regenerates, you know, every time I use the special 1, but I'm using it to build up my prowess temperature, of course. You guys know the drill by now. Special 2, check it out. I'm going to dex that. I'm looking at the timing there. I'm saying to myself, I feel like I could probably phase through that. Let's see. Let's test it out. Heavy attack to get the cruelty, and let's test it out here. Oh my god, man. So we phased through both rocks and his head smashing through us, which is nuts, man. So, yeah. This is just like, it's just crazy stuff, if we're being entirely honest. If we want to be honest here, it's crazy stuff. Special 2, nothing fancy on this special 2. Right before ebb and flow is done, can we counter with a heavy here? No, we can't. We just can't do it. That's alright. We can counter this one with a heavy. Boom! There we go. You love to see it. You'll love to freaking see it, man. Up next, we are going to bait out a special 2 if we can, but it looks like we can't. We're going to knock him down. Yeah, it looks like we can't do it, unfortunately. One more knockdown here. Boom. Into a special 2, I would imagine. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, we almost got him down before... I should have let him hit into my phase, because that may have gotten around his immortality here. But it looks like immortality is going to trigger because he's at 15. Let's see. Let's check it out here. Oh, it triggered. That's okay, man. That's all right, because right now we're at a full yellow bar of health, so we're not too concerned about it, right? Got to watch out for the little thing there that he does. Can we get an intercept? No. Can we knock him down? Yes. Uh-oh. We had a full yellow bar. And he almost killed us. He almost ended up killing us here at the end. I said, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Went for the special 1, like an absolute noob with high energy diet there. Don't know why I did that, man. We're going for a heavy attack here, building up to a special 2, and that's absolutely gonna be it if he's not dead from just that. So there we go. Nice. Okay. That fight's annoying, man, for a lot of reasons. But we're going to 7.2 Dragon Dude here. So Dragon Dude, I love Dragon Dude. Kitty Pryde in general, I don't love for Dragon Dude here because, you know, special 3 tanking is all well and good. However, I really don't like tanking special 3s with Dragon Man because he goes unstoppable. Now, if we throw our special 3, right? If we're at a special 3, and we're in the right position to do so, we can bait out his special 3, let him hit into us for a second, go for our special 3, and have 4 more seconds of the phase that he can hit into, right? However, I just feel like there are better options for him overall. This is also Stunning Reflection, by the way. So, I can't parry him to remove his power gain, but that's okay. I can go for a special 1, not phased, and that would get rid of it and also give me an attack bonus. However, I'm not doing that here, as you can see. I'm not doing that here. So, we're going to bait out a special 2 if we can, but it looks like he's being a little stingy. He's being a stingy dragon today, but he finally went for it, man. Thank God. Finally went for it. Going for our special 2 here. Hopefully we can bait out a special 1. Nope. He's being a stingy dragon once again, as you can see. So I'm saying to myself, I better build up some prowess just in case, man, because look at how close that was to special 3. And that's why I don't love Kitty against Dragon Man. It just feels like I'm always like, I don't know, fighting for my life here against Dragon Man, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But she's definitely fine for it. You know, we're swiping left and we're also swiping right, which usually does good things for us against Dragon Man. Here's a perfect example. Ready? We're going for a special 2 in the corner. Again, while he's at special 3, is it going to happen? Of course it's going to happen. So far, it's happened every time in this video. So here we go. Special 3 while we're phased, okay? Let's see what happens. Let's watch it together. He's unstoppable here, and I have no prowess, okay? He's also unblockable. So we did fine. He backed off and everything, but if he immediately dashed us in the corner, it could have gotten a little dicey there, right? So he got a little lucky there, no doubt about it. But overall, not my favorite matchup, but Kitty's like really good, so it's like fine. Nice. Special 3, right into Dragon Dude Special 3. How many times can we watch these Special 3s, dude? How many of them can we watch? Let's skip forward a little bit. There we go. And now we're going to kill him like this. Come on. Nice. There we go. Up next, 7.4 Killmonger, dude. So this is interesting. This is something that I never really thought about until I did this fight. So Killmonger's annoying because he's got the reverberation, right? But say it with me. When you're phased, how much damage do you take? Say it out loud. 0, right? So you don't really have to worry about reverberation at all, which is kind of nuts, man. Look at this. Reverb damage, it doesn't even matter. Also, there's power shield here. So, of course, we're building up our temperature, and then we're going to go for a nice special 2. One downside to using Kitty against Killmonger, though, however, is that he has that massive crit resist, which is annoying, you know? Definitely annoying. So we're going to have to build our prowess kind of by intercepting, which is, like, fine, you know? But we're going to go for a big special 2 here, and can we get a crit? Decent. And we'll kill him like that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's jump to 7.1, Black Widow Clairvoyant, dude. So this is Footloose. That's pretty much all we got going on here. She is actually nullifying my Magneto Furies, which is annoying. So there are a few times when like I got to the boss and I was like, I shouldn't have brought this champ. But then I was like, you know. Also, by the way, if you throw the special 1 when you're not phased and you immediately dash, like literally instantly, you can avoid the recoil damage. A little pro tip there if you mess up, like I did just previously. But yeah, this fight is like, you know, one of those fights where we're swiping left and swiping right because she's unstoppable, we're phased, and it's like, it's just a fun time. Check it out. It's just, I think it's hysterical. Like this, like it's literally just so funny to me. Here, unfortunately, we got hit. Not the biggest deal in the world. We're going to keep swiping in both directions at all moments in time. And yeah, we got caught again here. It's fine. Special 2. See you later. See you later, dude. White Magneto and 7.2. This one has special connoisseur, but that's okay because we have lots of prowess. You know, don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So you build up, nice. You build up additional prowess when you hit him when his back is against the wall, and this prowess is consumed, nice. And this prowess is consumed when you use a special attack. So, those active prowess buffs, by the way, count for abilities in Kitty's kit, which is really, really nice, and it makes her annoying, like, on defense, by the way, for, like, certain nodes. But yeah, so far this fight is fine. You know, we're pretty much only doing damage on special attacks that have prowess on, which they all do. Also, whenever we like cause a miss through the phase, that's also doing passive damage, right? See right there, I had 2 passive prowess and multiple active prowess, and it acted as if I had 10 plus prowess. Also, we took hits through the phase, and I got rid of some of my active prowess. That's interesting, man. Any prowess at all just interacts with her abilities. That's really interesting. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. But that's how it is. I'm gonna wait for a special 1, I believe, or push him to special 2. That way we can dex through the special 2 and gain some additional prowess. And nice. Special 2. Can we get a crit? Of course we can. Because we have increased crit rating when we're phased. We love to see it. All right, man. Mango Eggnog in 7.4. This guy, man. This freaking guy. So, we're fighting Mango Eggnog, and, you know, he's an interesting one. You don't want to complete your combo, but that's fine. Pushing it back with the special 1, and we're unstoppable. I'm actually going to try and bait out special 2s from him and do this. Watch this. Watch what I figured out. Ready? Ready? Dex forward. So you dex the first part, and then you go forward. And you just kind of avoid the entire thing as long as you have 3 prowess to start. And he won't gain his rage charges unless he goes for the special 1, you know? And yeah, man, pretty solid stuff. So now he is unstoppable. But this is one of those moments, man, where we're just gonna kind of roll with it. Look at this. He went unstoppable from the node, and we were phased. Didn't matter. I believe it's like if you intercept him with a special attack, right, while he has his natural unstoppable, it goes away. But there's also the unstoppable from the node, but this fight is like fine. We're kind of swiping right and swiping left in this one as well. You know, whenever there's some crazy unblockable, crazy type node thing going on here, we're swiping all over the place, man. That's just what we're doing here. We're swiping. We're swiping and we're having a good time. All right, man. Full yellow bar finish and a pretty chaotic fight. We got 2 fights left. We're gonna go for a funny one next. 6.2 Icarus Omega Red. This might be the fastest fight in the video. Look at all the Fury buffs from all over the place, from Magneto, from the node. We're swiping left, we're swiping right, we're doing like 100k combos, and a nice, ridiculous special too. So, that was a lot of stuff, but we got one more. Act 6.4.6, the Grandmaster boss. Now, I usually leave this out of these videos because it's so long, and to me, it's so boring. I know a lot of people love this fight. I like the fight. I liked doing the fight when I had to do the fight. I don't like going back and doing this fight often because so often, man, he just goes for the special 3, and it's just game over. All the hard work is just down the drain, man. Like, you know, a perfect run is just ended because he didn't want to throw the special attack, and it's frustrating. It's a long fight, you know? But Kitty Pryde, fun fact, was designed by the same designer who made the Grandmaster. And I can't help but notice that quite genuinely, every single thing that the Grandmaster does, Kitty Pryde happens to have an absolutely perfect counter for. He can't miss. That's where Kitty honestly excels the most. Inflicted damaging debuff, special 1. Land a critical hit, ridiculous crit rate. Intercept, very easy to intercept. He gets passive, you're unblockable the entire time. Reverse controls, immune to reverse controls with the Emma Frost synergy, which we have here. So, I felt like I needed to include it this time because Kitty Pryde might just be the best counter to the Grandmaster when you can synergize her properly here. Gain a buff, Fury buff with Magneto. How could I have missed it? Right? The only thing that she doesn't do well is in that second to last phase, when it says strike my block, if you bring Tigra with you, which you should, you won't be able to strike his block because he'll be unstoppable, you know, unblockable. But that's okay. One token of, you know, incompetence or ineptitude, whatever the heck it's called, is fine in the grand scheme of things for making the entire rest of the fight an absolute breeze. Also, man, unfortunately, I mucked it up in this video. That was mucked with an M, by the way. Get your mind out of the gutter. The special 2 Dex, or not Dex, the special 2 phase to the face that she does is so freaking cool. But unfortunately, man, the one time he threw the special 2, I just missed the dash forward, and I was not doing this entire thing again. You know? So unfortunately, man, when it does happen, I'll call it out. But the way that she can literally just dash into the special 2, take 0 damage, and actually heal during it, while gaining power. Or does she lose power? She loses power because the special 2... Makes she lose power, right? Regardless, man. She's so nuts for this fight that we just had to include it. Plus, I haven't fought him for a very long time, so it was a nice trip down memory lane. You know? If you've never fought the Grandmaster before, he's very complicated, and he has a lot of stuff going on, but he's super fun, and he's a really amazing fight. But yeah, man, 2 more challenges here, and we're going to be good to go. Whiff an attack is also great, because the AI starts getting a little weird after you whiff an attack, but what you can do is you can just be unblockable and go right in and just kind of reset everything, you know? Perform an intercept is last. Nice. You got it. We got it. Quick and freaking easy. We got it there, man. Got to get them down to 30% for the final thing, and we're down to 28%. So by the way, man, the Emma Frost synergy that we have that makes him immune to reverse controls, that's immune to all reverse controls, and you gain prowess when it happens, which is really, really nice for a lot of different things, man. So this fight is an absolute breeze so far. We're rolling right through it like it's absolutely nothing, man. Kitty Pryde is again at a full yellow bar of health in just a second here. Once we do this, once we phase after this, we'll be at a yellow bar. Boom, boom, block it, dash in. Here we go, back to yellow. There it is, back to yellow. So here it is, ready? Strike my block. I'm like, how am I gonna strike his block, man? Like, unless I get him in the corner and like wait it out and then do like light attacks. It's like, and then of course, dude, strike my block pops up again. So that's 2 of the bad tokens that I'm missing, which is literally like fine, not the biggest deal. Got perform well-timed blocks. We got 3 of those. Nice. Now, the reverse control segment is about to pop up. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just completely ignoring it. See how it says immune, and then it just goes away for the rest of the fight? It's just gone. Immune to it. Pretty sweet. Definitely pretty sweet. So here we have to do 2 well-timed blocks, and then we're gonna enter that wounded phase, man. So we only have, unfortunately, 12 of the green ones, 12 tokens of competence here. So we're gonna have to go through that final phase one more time, but it's like okay because we're at a full 100% health right now. So we're kind of rolling through this like it's no problem at all. I want to build up my prowess though. I'm only at 2 because I used a special attack, okay? So we have to intercept. We'll do that after, you know, we do this little mini game here. Block, hit to the face, and block. Let's go right in. We got the crit. We're good to go. He's at 10% health, man. I'm feeling really good about this fight now. I'm like, dude, we're rolling. We're rolling along. We're in the corner, unfortunately, right? Backdash 3 times. Okay, let's get out of the corner. Let's push him back a little bit. He's at a special 2. I'm like, all right, here it comes, man. Special 2. It would have been so cool, dude. It would have been so cool to just toss it into the fight. If you've never seen it, what happens is he does the entire special 2, and kind of like against Nick Fury, man, you're just phased through the whole thing. But there's still one more phase, and there's still one more thing that we can cheese. So let's see if we can have some cheese for dinner tonight, if you'll go for it. Here we go. This is the part many people have trouble with. This is like the hardest part for a lot of people. And yeah, that was the Grandmaster boss, guys. Unfortunately, we ate a special 2, which is quite unfortunate. Not something that we wanted to happen. But aside from that, it was a near perfect fight with good old Kitten Pryde over here. Good old Catherine. You know? So, my dudes, that was, I believe, 50 plus endgame bosses with 6-star rank 4 fully synergized Kitty Pryde, man. She's a bit of a beast. She's a bit, dare I say, insane when it comes to MCOC purposes. extremely happy to have her at rank 4, Sig 200. I've always been a really big fan of Kabam Broccoli's champions. You guys know that, so to have his last champion, his last two champions, Herc and Kitty Pryde, up at rank 4, maxed out, it's pretty cool. Super great guy, you know, super nice guy, man, by the way. If you're watching, what's up, Rock? But, yeah, man, Kitty Pryde, 6-star rank 4. This has been like over an hour and a half, man. I love making these videos. They take so much time and so much work, though. So I really would appreciate a like, a comment, share it around. If you feel so inclined, you can hit the super thanks button below. Absolutely not expected and not required. But if you're feeling thankful, if you're feeling super thankful, man, it's kind of like a super chat before a video. YouTube just made that thing. But of course, please do not feel inclined or pressured. But anyway, my dudes, that is it for this Maximum Showcase video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, comment what you think about Broken Kitty in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next Maximum Showcase video coming to you very, very soon.